Yeah, welcome to the Spoons and Trixie Show. This is a show about basically making your way in the world. Right now, it's tough out there for everybody, and so we want to just actually make some tips because we've been there and done that, and it looks like things are not improving very quickly on the cost of living front. So today we're going to talk about ways you can get food and feed your family. Some of this is going to be through government programs, some of it's going to be through community outreach. But if you're struggling right now to get food on the table, pride's one thing, but basically you ought to be looking for ways to get food on the table and feed your family. And we're here to provide some solutions for you. So we're going to cover some free food options first, and then we're going to go ahead and discuss ways you can save money. If you don't need the free food, don't take it. But I mean, if you do, take it. Don't let pride stand in your way. But we're going to also talk about how you save money. We also have a YouTube channel that shows recipes that you can basically make that are less than $1 a meal. We couldn't get much lower than that without serving up air biscuits. So, here we go. So anyways, just a quick note here. We had a business that was going strong when COVID hit. COVID was the first death knell for our business. We took a punch in the gut because our materials, which are designed to help families out, couldn't be shipped because nothing physical could be shipped to the clients, which were families. So for 2 years, we sat and basically watched our business dwindle. And we came out of COVID, things were looking up, and then government got involved and put all sorts of regulations in place so that we can no longer market a product that's helped families for 30 years. So this put us in a bit of a pinch, and this is why we started this up, is to discuss things that we've done to basically make sure we've got food on the table and other strategies to help you through tough times. So let me now introduce Trixie. Hey, Trixie.
Hello, how are you?
I'm doing good today. All right, so this is our first podcast. Hopefully we'll make more. If you like and subscribe and let us know what you think. We'll continue down this path and we'll offer you other tips on how to get through tough times. Like I said, we've been there. All right, hey, so free food. Whenever you are out and you've been working for 30, 40 years like us, the idea of getting free food, I know, it hurts. I mean, it's painful. You've got to go and show people that basically you're not making any money and you need help. Don't let pride stand in your way. Is take advantage of the options that are available to you. Decide what's best for you, and if you don't need the free food, leave it for those that do. And
Plenty out there who do, right?
there are plenty out there who do right now. Trust me, I've seen the food bank lines here, and there are Mercedes and Lexuses out there, so don't feel bad about getting your free food if you need it. We're also going to discuss ways on how to save money on making meals and at the grocery store. All right, so the first thing comes to mind when you think of free food is the SNAP program by the feds. The SNAP program is designed for people who have a temporary loss or have low income. If you need it, take it. You can find most of this stuff up at the U.S. government site. Just look up SNAP and you can get all the details on the program. You pay taxes for this, and when you need help, use the tax money you've paid in to basically go ahead and get your free food. We've never used it, but doesn't mean that you shouldn't if you need it.
Make sure kids aren't starving.
That's exactly right. And Trixie here comes from a family that lived through the Depression, and they were very frugal with their food dollars. But if you don't have money at all, go get it. And the easiest way, or not the easiest way, but one way you can do it is through SNAP. Now, sometimes I've heard that SNAP takes a while for them to approve you and get food on your table. They'll get you the vouchers you need. And I guess they do that now through an app. So you may need some stuff in the meantime. So other things that you can do as well is you can go to your local food bank, and you can usually get fresh vegetables and canned goods there at no cost. Expect there to be a line. Last that I saw, some of the lines were nearly a day long. So if you need the food, you got to really judge whether you got the gas money, but go to your local food bank and see what they have to offer. Haven't done that one myself. Mostly I focus on, and so does Trixie, making low-cost meals, but it is an option. Where else can you get free food, Trixie?
Well, of course, you have the food banks, you have soup kitchens if you really need that outlet. You also have churches that provide meals for folks as well.
Yeah,
Um,
hey, by the way, a lot of churches do a free meal program for breakfast on Saturdays and Sundays. So just a thought there, your local church.
we also had a food pantry at our church when I was growing up. I mean, the folks would go in every Tuesday and we would issue food to whoever needed it and clothes and such. So that was a really good resource for folks. Couple of other things. Senior programs. I mean, we have senior programs, Meals on Wheels. Those are the community centers and such that also provide food.
Yeah, hey, for those of you who are a little bit older like us, hey, seriously, look into these if you need them because you've paid taxes all your life, and so seriously, is you really need to look into Meals on Wheels and other programs. They do and will bring you free food if you're stuck in your house. There's no reason to starve because you can't drive and you can't afford it. Is take advantage of these programs in your community. Also, too, is you can look up in your local community and see if they have any resources that are available that we haven't mentioned here. But I mean, that's basically it. That's ways you can get food at no cost. Now, it's not going to be highfalutin, high-end stuff, of course. Most of it's going to be fresh vegetables and some canned goods. But
We'll
go ahead,
put
Trixie.
something in your tummy.
That's exactly right. All right, so those are your free food options. What ways can you save money on food starting today? And the first thing you should be doing is your local grocery stores, while they're jacking up prices every week, and I do mean every week, is if you've seen the cost of a carton of eggs right now, you can actually get whole chickens for cheaper than you can the egg. So, clip coupons. I mean, that's just a no-brainer. Is look at what specials your local grocery stores have going on.
They all have apps as well.
Yeah, and by the way, those apps will often not only have specials of the week, but they'll sometimes have free food for using the apps. But you can get some incredible deals on things like milk, egg, and cheese, vegetables, and fresh fruit if you check your app specials every week. And also check the print version, but I've noticed the app version is probably
Taking
better.
over.
Yeah,
They're taking over.
it's better, the deals you get on your app. Not saying any of the apps are easy to use because they don't really want you to get those specials. They just want you to come in the store. But hey, you know what? If you can save 50% or more on fresh fruit and vegetables and cheese and eggs and milk, I mean, you're getting ahead of the game. We've even seen as low as $1.99 for 18 eggs from our local grocery store, which we went down and stocked up on. And trust me, our whole community, when there's a sale on necessities, they're down there and buying those things up in bulk.
You know, one of the other places that you can sometimes get some cheap milk, eggs, bread, and such is going into CVS or Walgreens. That's their kind of bait to get you in the door for those stores. Because you'll spend money somewhere else is what they're hoping.
Yeah, I wouldn't buy my regular groceries there, but man, their sale prices sometimes are amazing. So there's one way that you can combat the high cost of food. And hey, trust me, is you're going to need every dollar because food prices just keep skyrocketing. Hopefully, our new administration will take care of this sometime soon. Hey, so other things you can do too as well is look for rewards programs from your grocery stores. They sometimes will actually have a nice rewards program where you can get free or discounted food for being a loyal shopper. So it's a great way to go ahead and actually get the cost of food down. And one last thing is hey, if you're not preparing your meals in advance, you are spending a lot more money.
You're missing out.
Yeah, what we do is how we've kept our food down to less than $1 a serving. And we've got a whole YouTube channel now that we're starting to populate with low-cost menu items. Is seriously, make your meals 3 or 4 days out. Buy stuff in bulk. Bulk will be cheaper. And then when you do your recipes, make it so it'll last for a couple days. You know,
figure out what's on sale at the store and make your recipes based off of what's on sale at the store.
Exactly. When you go to our YouTube channel, that's what we do. Is we've bought things that basically we can make it under $1 a serving because it's on sale at our local store, and then we fit the recipe to meet the sale. You ought to be doing that. So, I hope these tips help you out. We started this basically because we think there's a need for people right now who have not lived through tough times, maybe to learn some things that actually will help them through tough times. And food is a necessity. So to get food, you got to work, and some of you are out of work. What I'm really saying at the end of the day is swallow your pride a little bit, and if you need it, take advantage of the programs that are out there. You can't work if you're not eating. So do these things and look for these kind of ways to save money on food, because once you get a job, you're going to spend money on gas, and that's not getting any cheaper either. So just do what it takes to get through till you find an employment again or a steady source of income.
Times will get better.
Times will get better.
It's just a moment in time.
Just keep applying yourself. Hey, so if you like this, like and subscribe us. Check out our YouTube channel. But this is Spoons and Trixie.
Signing off.
Bye now.